What's going on, guys? I'm YST and we're back playing some Raid Shadow Legends. And today, I've actually been in two minds about this one because we are going to be going for the Summon Rush for Sanguine Maria, trying to get those 25 fragments. And initially, from my fusion plan, I was just going to go all in for the Halloween Path event starting tomorrow, as we see down here. But the souls that's up for grabs are actually for champions that I don't have, unfortunately. I've been leading into that FOMO, going for some summoning events throughout all of the TMNT collaboration, trying to get Raphael, being my favorite turtle of the bunch. And April, she's a pretty cool champion, but she hasn't found a way to my roster yet as well. So in terms of pushing for souls, unless I manage to get lucky and pull a Raphael before the event ends, just isn't something for me. Like, I did really believe it was going to be a soul event for Sanguine Maria, but they may just push that towards a Titan event in the future, following on from the fusion. And I also thought it was going to be a Leonardo event. I was dreaming in La La Land, thinking it was going to be very similar to the Grand Oak Padrig event, if you guys remember that from a fusion in the past. It was kind of like some fragments and Grand Oak Padrig simultaneously, and, you know, guaranteed events and fragments, it's happy days. And I really thought it was going to be that, but once again, I think Leonardo is going to come straight after the fusion once all of our shards are drained. But let me know, how's your fusion going? What are your plans? Are you going for this summon rush, or are you going for purely just the path event? Because if we do just bring up the fusion plan here, I've been tracking it a little bit for myself. I did the champion training tournament, done the ice golem, done the gear hunters event, and also the gear enhancement event as well. But the summon rush is here with 25 fragments. And you can see down here, we do kind of need to go for the hero's path anyway. And I actually just messaged Nubs before recording. I was like, I'm being such an idiot, Nubs. Like, I honestly thought that I could just skip the hero's path and it was optional. But no, it does seem like I still need to go for this. So it doesn't really change my plans too much because I'm going to get my 25 fragments here. It's still going to leave me with a good portion of shards to save for the Leonardo event in the future. And then for champion chase, I'm just going to use some of my fusions, right, that we get for the Fawn Golem towards that champion chase. And yeah, maybe just some ancient shards, whatever that may be, just to get the job done and not push any further than I need to. And then for Hero's Path, it is open shards and get artifacts. I would assume it's going to be like a same requirement as it was for like a Gear Hunters maybe. So because we've got spiders up and maybe just some other dungeons I want to farm, I think I'm just going to do that. And then get the 25 fragments and just sign out from there. Without spending shards, hopefully. I may slip in like a few primals depending if any event pops up to coincide with it. Because I was looking through the news here in the Halloween path. And it said something about primal shards. Oh, here it is. So this time around, you will earn 50% more pumpkin coins from using primal shards. Of course, if there's nothing to go on alongside the event that really entices me, like a 2x mythicals or something, I'm not going to be going for this. I'm just going to try and get it with some artifacts only. But worst comes to worst, I may slip in like a little sacred or two if I don't get the job done. But yeah, that's my plans looking forward. I'm going to go for this one. Try my best not to summon over the path, just because it's souls that I don't need for myself. Obviously, if I pull Raphael later, it's going to be a feel-bad moment. But I'm willing to take that gamble. You know, we're going to be going for it. Yeah, also, another thing that I wanted to do is, there is Leonardo up for grabs, so I'm going in again with the FOMO. I'm thinking, can we get one last chance here to just get the champion and not worry about these guaranteed events dangling like a carrot over my head for the past 2 months? So we're going to try for that. And also 5 sacreds for Freya Fateweaver, who you may have seen in a collab I did with Nubs last week, that she has been one of my most wanted for a long time since the Asgard Divide event. And yeah, it'll be really cool if we could just get the dream team early, you know? It'll be happy days. If we go into the summon rush here, so we need 3,000 points. I was thinking doing 5 sacreds, like I said, and then the 6 void shards. And that should just put me above board to where I need to get to. Don't need to push any more than that. You know, the Radiant Sun Lilies could be nice. Push a little bit further, perhaps, but I'm trying to behave myself. Like, this is probably the most sacreds that I have had in a very long time. But anyway, apart from the shards, how's everyone doing? I hope you guys have had like an amazing start to your week. If you watch this from tomorrow and had a great weekend, what did you guys get up to? For me, yesterday I was watching the fight events. We had boxing on yesterday. And yeah, for anyone that actually watches boxing, like Joseph Parker, he lost to Fabio Wardley. I was like, damn, he really needed that shot against Alexander Usyk. And then the early stoppage in UFC as well with Tom Aspinall with the eye poke. One of the most gruesome things that I have seen, man, in pure Halloween style that was. It was crazy. Also, so anyway, in terms of the shards as well, so we're gonna be down to 10. I do have clan boss that I need to claim. And if I keep farming this until after the fusion, I'm hoping it should be enough for Leonardo, pretty much. So, all right, so we got another Void Shard. They're like, all right, there you go, YST. You got one more shot here at a Leonardo. 2 more shots at a Leonardo. Oh, man. They're really tempting me here. Okay. And then also I have got the... Where was it? The Doom Tower. So we got the Sacred Shard up here. There's 2 weeks left, so can't really bank on the next rotation. But that'll put me just above board to get back into stacking some more. Just need the Demon Lord to be very, very good to me over the next week or so. Was there anything else here that I wanted to speak about? I know that I'm prolonging the shards. It's been a little while since we did a video. So gear enhancement, that's gonna... I'm probably just gonna... There's some artifacts I need to rank up. That's fine. Champion training event, probably the most tedious for myself. I hate doing these, honestly. I don't mind the champion training too much because I can use my skill terms. I know you traditionally like to use it for CVC, but for me personally, I was like, there's a few champions I want to build. I had some newbies, and why not, right? Just use the few books. It was pretty easy for me. Finite, not too bad. Classic Arena, self-explanatory. I actually need to get on this as well. I need to check. Did I do my... We'll check that in a second. I ticked it, but I don't know if I did it yet. Dragon as well, which is going to go coincide with the Gear Hunters event 2, I guess. And then Gear Enhancement 3. And then Happy Days. They did actually nerf the champion. We're not going to go too much into that today. I am going to do a dedicated video on Sanguine Maria to just speak about my thoughts. But for anyone that did miss it, she had a bit of a change towards her extra turn potential. So she's not like chaining attacks and not letting the boss cut in to take a turn or something. And also, her passive is going to be less valuable. So reducing incoming damage from bosses by 11%, stacking up to 3 times before resetting. So a bit of a nerf to PvE content, I guess. But still going to be a very good wave clearer and PvP champion, in my opinion. So, alright, YST, stop talking, man. Here we go. What should we do first? Should we... Alright, we'll do some voids first. I am not thinking a legendary is going to come. It'll be nice for the thumbnail, you know? Get a few more of you guys in here like, oh, what did YST get? But otherwise, I'm just going to have to make another one, you know? It's actually, I feel like I'm overdue in terms of voids. I'm not sure. I pulled Ancient Shards for Raphael, as I do. And I got Bells the Reckoner recently. So I may be playing around with him. I did rank him up. Ooh. So we got Drowned Bloatwraith. By the way, guys, what other games are you playing at the moment? Is there anything you're looking forward to coming out or currently playing? For me, we got Black Ops 7, which I'm a massive zombies player, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm not too much into multiplayer. I was just hoping that one day it would just make a pure zombies game. You know, there's a big enough community for it, in my opinion. But yeah, apart from that, what else am I playing? I guess Pokemon Pocket on my phone. I love TCG. Yu-Gi-Oh's, I've fallen off a little bit, you know? But yeah, let me know. What games are you into or looking forward to, I guess? We've got Battlefield out as well. I've not played that before. Well, I did back in the day, but not recently. Oh, it's not looking promising here, guys. Oh, legendary? No, sick with the high shield. Do you know what, guys? He's a really strong champion. I actually think one of the most underrated fusions that ever was released because we got a shield and a strengthen on a 3-turn cooldown. This is real good forms of protection here for players, right? So if you manage to pull a Sigmund, you've just come into the game, this is going to be a huge carry. I remember Nubs was, well, he chose him throughout the free-to-play series last year, or this year, earlier this year, and Sigmund really did carry him from the starter promo code. And we got an AoE 2-time hitter with provoke and decrease attack, also on a 3-turn cooldown. Chance of removing some buffs as well. And also, was it, whenever he's attacked, has a chance of decreasing durations of buffs, or 40% against bosses. Real cool champion. Players don't seem to like him. I really like him, but he's a duplicate. Let's have a quick look. Damn it, man. That could have been my Freya. I needed a Freya. Okay, so Summer Rush. So we still got a few more we need to do. I think, if my maths is correct, we need 2 more. Still chance for a Freya, you know? Come on. Back-to-back me, it's not gonna happen, Kidagashi. Love the aesthetics of that champion, though. Oh, I seen a bit of a lag there. We got a... Is this the guy with the stuns? No. Yeah, it is him. I was actually banking on him for some faction war stuff. My Lizardman is so bad. Do you guys just have like a faction that is just so hard for faction wars hard? Like, if you look here, my DPS options are limited. Like, we got Chagor, very good kind of crowd control, Poisoner leading with the sleeps. He's real fun. But I'm really lacking on that damage department, honestly. Or maybe it's just the faction itself. There's just not... I haven't got Teox. Don't need support. I don't know, man. Yeah, I do really struggle with it. But yeah, that dude that I just pulled. Pretty cool champion. All right, so how's this looking? So we got this. So how many points does it take us to get to those Sun Lilies? So I got 2 more Void Shards, so 240 there. And we are... Oh, we could just pull it off. And I could do the rest of Mystery Shards. So let's just go for Leonardo. Why not? Come on. By some chance, let's turn this video around. Here it is. Was that just all rares there? Oh, that's a feel bad moment. But yeah, Freya, she evades me once again, man. So we got 13 Ancients, potential Primals for tomorrow. I've got 8. So some potential Primals if the event goes bad or the points are just crazy requirement. But I just thought, let me just get this while I know that it's not going to be too intensive. For me anyway. We still got a good amount of Sacreds for the Leonardo when he ever decides to pop up. And yes, looking pretty good so far. Did I make a bad mistake? Did I make a good decision? Who knows? It just felt like the best decision for me, personally. Oh man, we're so close here. It would have been nice to wrap up this video with the Sun Lilies. Shall we do it? Let's see what we got. Oh gosh. We got space in the reserve. Champion training champions, right? That's how we have to look at it. We can use these to rank up later. I really like that feature that sends it to the reserve vault. It's just so much easier for these types of videos. Oh, come on. Ooh. I think this is the last one, and then we can get some Sun Lilies to wrap this up. Oh, we got a rare champion, the Spikehead. That's how I feel after those shards. All right, so let's just collect up all of these goodies. Do I collect the energy now? I guess so. We've got some more Sun Lilies there as well. And most importantly, the Fawn Golem fragments. Nice. Okay, so relic crafting, relic. Yeah, ooh. We've got a few we can do actually. So let's do these ones first. See if we get lucky. We've got a rare, a Thunderous Circler. I actually don't think I got this one. So whereas a 20% chance of placing a continuous heal buffs on themselves when losing 25% or more of their max HP. All right, nothing to write home about there, right? Let's try the blue ones, and we got another rare, Jaws of Hatred. When attacked, has a chance of increasing their defense by 10% until the end of their turn. Okay. I should really be holding on to these, but is what it is. Golden Elixir, we got a good amount of those. A very nice epic relic there. And another epic Golden Elixir. So that just sums it up. Was there anything else that I wanted to speak about? I guess, in terms of the news, obviously, Halloween Path tomorrow. For anyone that's not going for the Summon Rush, you're going to have to go for this if you want to get Sanguine Maria. Unless you get lucky with Void Shards and you pull one of the dudes early. And yeah, just stay on top of it, guys, you know? I always recommend doing this, like a little tick system, just so you know you're above board. So yeah, that tomorrow, and rebalanced news here as well. Oh yeah, Given Hearts, I need to check this. Okay, so I did complete that, so I didn't just tick it, like, blindly, like, oh, I wish I did this, but I couldn't afford it, you know? So yeah, I'm going to be cracking on with the Doom Tower, going to be completing this, get another Sacred Shard, and hopefully the Demon Lord is good to me, but hopefully good to you guys as well. On that note, I wish you guys an amazing rest of your Sunday or start to the week whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you all for some champion guides coming up very soon. I think Elegaius is up next. I'm looking forward to that one. See you in the next one, and peace.